What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre the Brute Daniels. You saw, God, you've seen the thumbnail. You already know what we're reviewing. Obi-Wan Part 4. This one was, oh my word, words can't describe. Whatever. Well, we're going to keep up the same format. I'm going to give the good bits and up and the bad bits a down. Let's up these downs. So we start off with Obi-Wan being hauled off because of after he took that whooping from Darth Vader from the previous episode. Basically, it's a recap. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. So he gets to the back to tank. And while he's healing in the back of the tank, he's having flashbacks of that whooping. While simultaneously, Darth Vader is having the same flashbacks. They're trying to connect them in a way. And whatever. So, not inherently offensive. But, it's okay. So he hops out of the back of the tank. And literally the first thing he says to Tala, who is the lady that saved him from the third episode, is, "Where is Leia?" What? I don't know how he would know Leia's missing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So, so once he gets out of the back of the tank, he's taken to Ice Cube's son. He's one of the leaders of this part of the rebellion. And apparently he's like, "Hey, I need your help to go get Leia. She's been taken by the Inquisitors." For reasons that doesn't make sense, because they took her to lure Kenobi. Whatever. So they go and he's like, "Nah, my wife," I guess his wife was a former Jedi or whatever, and they hunted her down, and so I'm not going to help you. And then immediately seconds later it says, "Okay, I'll help you." No form of persuasion, nothing, just we got to get the plot moving for what we'll call a plot.
Rage quit.
Then so they put a game plan together, like, okay, the Inquisitor's base is in the Mustafar system. Like, we have to go there to go save Leia. And so Obi-Wan's like, "Okay, what's the defenses? Where's the shield generator?" They tell him, "Oh, there is none." And he's like, "Okay, why wouldn't they do that?" They said, "Because no one is stupid enough to attack them."
Say what?
What are we? This is the Empire. The rulers of the galaxy with limitless resources. They ain't gonna put up no shields, no nothing, no gun turrets, because that's how arrogant they are. That's the plot of this. This whole intro makes no sense. And you already know it's only going downhill from here. Unfortunately, with all this stuff, this whole scene, it's got to get it down. This is just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, they begin their quest. Oh, okay. Okay, this was the most painful sequence of this entire second most painful sequence. Oh, we'll talk about that later. So, baby Leia and Reva's third sister. Okay. Reva is interrogating Leia to give up where the rebels are? Oh, okay. This baby don't know nothing about nothing. This baby ain't been a part of no rebellion. Matter of fact, you kidnapped her from Alderaan a few days ago. She doesn't know any. So now it's like, oh, she knows so much. That baby don't know nothing. Why are you interrogating this baby? The whole point of getting this baby was to draw Obi-Wan out. Why is she now so important? There's no reason. There's no reason to send her back to Alderaan. It's done. The whole point of kidnapping her was to get Obi-Wan out. You drew him out. It's over. But now there's all this nonsense about, it's just so stupid. Tell me where they are. I don't want to hurt you. Tell me.
Bruh.
And then the writers, once again, there's no fault of that baby actress. The writers put in for her to say that, like, she knows what's going on. Like, she knows all the locations of the rebel bases. And What are we? And then so she takes the little flying toy saucer, and I at some point put a bug tracer in it, which off screen, of course. But then the most absurd thing happens next. Third sister does her, read your mind technique on the baby, which she's used earlier. The baby then responds, "Are we having a staring contest?" And she cannot read the baby's mind because Leia is strong with the Force, apparently, and she acknowledges how powerful Leia is. Whamming.
Of course!
Two things are wrong. First of all, don't the Inquisitors hunt Force-sensitive babies? This is a Force-sensitive baby. You should be locking her away immediately. If I'm not able to read your mind, that means you're blocking me with the Force.
I'm kind of retarded.
Number two, how would the baby know how to use the technique? I can't. It's so stupid. His first battle Hall of Fame stupid. All of this is bad. All of this is dumb. Reva gets frustrated and is like, I'm gonna torture this baby now. It's a stupid. This whole scene, and the fact they spend so much time on these two characters, and it makes no sense and does not push anything forward. Down. We're off to a glorious start. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Tala rolls up onto the base with her clearance code from another planet. She goes to the security checkpoint, and the guy comes up and is like, "Hey, you don't belong here because your code says you should be on a planet that's a bazillion light years that way." And then immediately she pulls rank like, "I'm your superior officer. Do as I say." Which, okay, fine. And she's like, "Address me as sir." That's cool. And like, as far as the defense is concerned, that makes a lot of sense for her to do that because she's trying to infiltrate. This dummy then first, of course, she berates him. You can't have him be assertive. What he should have done was really simple. Like, okay, cool, you do outrank me. Let me go get my superior officer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To confirm what's going on. Because you don't belong here. And she's like, I got secrets. I'm like, okay, great. You have secrets. Let me talk to my superior officer to come and check you out because I don't have the authority to do so. But no, he crumbles up. He cries and then lets her in. It's absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous in every way, shape, and form. So while she's talking with them, so she goes into the secret. Well, not the secret. Goes to the communications room to talk to Obi-Wan, while sitting right next to her as she's communicating with Obi-Wan is other employees hearing her whisper into the machine. It's all so stupid. She's whispering to me, like, okay, all right, now go up this corridor. Now I'm going to open up this hatch. I'm like, yo, my dude, aren't you a superior officer? You could just go. So then it opens up one of the jumps and Obi-Wan gets through. Then once again, this whole sequence is stupid. It makes no sense. I hate it. Down. Okay, so let's talk about the infiltration scene. I personally like the infiltration scene. I thought, okay. Let me tell you why I liked it. Obi-Wan finally takes agency for what's going on. Apparently, this is all part of his plan, and he put all this stuff together to come and save Leia. So on that basis, I actually kind of enjoyed it because he's actually taking agency. He's actually taking responsibility. He's actually doing things, which is extremely rare in this show. Wait, so rare that this is the only time it's happened. Oh, the lally. So it goes through, sneaks past some guard. Well, chokes a guard, throws him in the water. That's funny. And sneaks past some other guards. And a couple of those scenes are really ridiculous. Like he's walking towards a guard in one scene, then just jumps into a hole, and the guard just walks right to stormtrooper, walk right past him. It's really ridiculous, really stupid. But I'm willing to forgive that. And in between, Tala ends up choking out another superior officer, which should have come in the first place to question her. She chokes him out in the back, but whatever. I kind of like the hallway scene, all things considered. There was actually some level of tension, so that was kind of neat. And then we get to arguably one of my favorite parts of the show, which was the Jedi Tomb, which is really cryptic and dark. So like, and you recognize some of these people. Like this was Tara Sanub, and he was in like the Clone Wars TV show. He was like one of the mentors to Ahsoka. And to see all the tomb of all these dead Jedi that they've hunted, and it's like they made a museum to all the Jedi they murdered. This scene was really cool. I thought it really stepped things up as far as the quality of all this show. I like this. I liked all of this. It gets an up. It gets an up. I really liked all this. I really liked that, and they had the child in there. It's great. Here's my favorite part. Yeah, it's cool. So Leia's about to be tortured, but of course we can't have that. So Reva's gonna torture her and all that great stuff. Things are about to go down, but Obi-Wan can sense that she's about to take this L, and tells Tala to cause a distraction, which she does to get Reva out of that room. But God, man, was I the only one cheering, hoping this baby took a L? Was it just me? Okay, maybe I'm a psychopath. Okay, whatever. Moving on. So, okay, this scene was kind of lame, but forgivable. So, Tala pretty much revealed some battle of wits nonsense, which didn't make a lot of sense. Like, oh, I'm a spy, but I'm a spy for a spy, and then you can be spying here, whatever. It was, the jump was weak. The sequence is pretty weak, because once again, Reva forgets she has the Force and doesn't read her mind.
I'm kind of retarded.
Dumb. Just dumb. Whatever. I don't like this scene. But then we get to the scene that's actually cool. Obi-Wan actually saving Leia. So this scene I really liked. It actually have him, using his lightsaber properly, which doesn't make sense because he couldn't before. But whatever, it doesn't matter. He's actually doing stuff. He's actually murking some stormtroopers. He's actually saving somebody. All this, everything, this whole scene, in with a bit with baby Leia being almost tortured, is go ahead and give it an up. And then we get really, really cool scenes. We get Obi-Wan actually fighting, defending, being useful, using the Force, taking on multiple stormtroopers and oh my god, I can't even think. The probe droids and all the other stuff, security droids. He's actually being a Jedi. And there's this really, really cool scene when he remembers to use the Force. To be holding back the glass so the water doesn't pour in and drown everybody. He's doing that while still fighting at the same time, reflecting plasma bolts. Like, all this stuff was really, really cool. This is what we wanted the whole freaking time. This is the Obi-Wan we wanted. We didn't want all this crap the previous three. Knock my thing over. We didn't want all this crap that we had the previous 3 episodes. This is the Obi-Wan we wanted. This is the Obi-Wan we deserve. This scene gets it up. And it's over. And it's over. So their big plan to escape is to pretty much pull the English slapstick of having some person with a big overcoat with a little baby walking through the Who writes this? You can't make this up. And nobody Nobody notices. Nobody notices. Oh, goodness gracious. They get all the way to the end of the platform until Reva finally spots like, hey, traitor, was it worth it? And all this nonsense. I mean, this junk was trash. You got the whole place on high alert. The baby done escaped. There's a water explosion down in the basement. Like yo, this place should be on high alert. This place should be on lockdown. But no, stormtroopers just praise the Lord. It's ridiculous on its face. It's so stupid. So Reva is like, all right, I'm gonna kill y'all, and then 2 land speeders come out of nowhere and just start blasting everybody. I'm just sitting there like, okay, they're gonna deploy the TIE fighters. No, they did not. They just let them attack. They attack them, and then they escape. So while that's happening, there's 2 of them. There was one with the lady in it, and the other one with the poor guy. The lady one opens up like, all right, everybody get in, and then Reva's coming, and the guy comes and she starts shooting at Reva. She's blocking the blaster bolts, which confused me because I didn't think those bolts were reflectable because that was a turbo laser, but whatever, I don't care. So they take off, and then a second brother shows up. He's like, hey, yo, take that thing down, and grabs one of these explosive fuel cells and just throws it. And of course, you know, the dude takes that L because, you know, we have to. And then the other ones escape. This whole scene, everything about it is ridiculous, stupid. I couldn't stand it. Down. And then it literally gets worse. Darth Vader, I guess, comes from his castle on Mustafar, the planet Mustafar, comes up in there with a fury of 1,000 nations and starts choking this broad. And he was like, yo, you failed me. You gotta take this L. My excitement level went from here to here. You follow me? I'm like, yo, kill this broad, move on. This is what Vader does. He does not tolerate failure.
Of course.
This girl whispers out while she's being choked, I put a tracer on him, and Vader lets her go.
What?
And it's almost some, I underestimated you. What are you talking about? The whole point of all of this was to get Kenobi. Literally all of it. So you mean to tell me her whole plan was to somehow to let him go?
You're so dumb.
So they can find the whole rebellion? Vader don't care about that rebellion. He wants Kenobi. So the whole point was to get Kenobi. You had him and you let him go? This is how it really would have went. She would have been like, I gotta put a tracer on him. Thank you. Snap. Now let's go find him. That's what really would have happened. But this whole nonsensical writing is garbage. I hate it. It's stupid. Down. And now we're supposed to feel sorry for the... We're supposed to feel sorry for the pilot that we didn't know. I didn't think nothing of him. I don't remember his name. Jake? Or is it Billy? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're supposed to feel sorry. Oh, he's dead. I don't know that dude at all. And then, of course, it shows that Reva put the tracker on the little hover disc thing. This is stupid. Down. This episode, this is why I'll give credit. It finally showcased Obi-Wan not being a useless piece of garbage. But good God, the writing, the plot, the storytelling, all of it is absolute trash. I don't know who wrote this. Fire them all. This episode, overall, man, so it's not even disappointing. It's just sad to see. Down. So tell me, what do you think about this episode of Kenobi? Did you like it? Did you find something else good with it? Maybe I missed a few things. So let me know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the vid. And follow me on those dope social media platforms. 2 more episodes to go, ladies and gents. And I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the SpinWiz app and check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.